Fireicey is an EU player, so I don't know how much that crossover has happened between NA and EU in terms of rivals, but Spyker, probably the best active Forsburn right now. I mean, since Cake has largely settled into Rivals 2, but Fireicey already with the crazy Shine Spike Edgeguard game or stock 1. I don't even get a chance to do my exposition for the set before we are already coming out guns blazing. Now, this is a really interesting matchup. It is largely considered even, and I know there are players on both sides who think that their character wins or think that their character loses. And that is largely because this is a game of fire and ice. Forsburn wants to keep the pace a bit slower and wants to keep Zetterburn off stage. You're like trying to keep the hungry dog in its cage. Zetterburn wants to be all over Forsburn, not give him a chance to breathe. Just make sure that none of this setup ever gets a chance to come out. But both characters have explosive advantage states on each other. So it's just really a matter of who's able to maintain their pace of the game, who's able to keep their pressure going, and right now that's looking to be Fireicey, as these edge guards haven't really been able to come out for Spyker, whereas that's the win condition for Forsburn, is to get edge guards, force Zetter off stage, and seal the stock by running him out of resources, and Fireicey just blowing up Spyker right now. Here we go, F-tilt, gonna reset the situation, gets a bit of smoke onto the stage. Is Clone Spike gonna be able to seal it? But like I said, explosive matchup. You would be ill intent to cover or to count either of these players out. As the triangle dash on the stage, brilliant from Spyker. Unfortunately, not gonna be able to get a lot of reward off of it. As Fireicey continues the advantage state, the DI out onto the F-tilt. Going to seal that stock. You have to be so careful about that. Fireicey with a resounding game 1. Here we go. Frozen Fortress going to be the pick for game 2. Excuse me, see if I get some water real quick. As another really interesting stage, I think this gives Forsburn a lot more space to kind of dance around and force a lot of these bait and punish situations that he really likes to see. It also gives Fireicey on the Zetterburn a lot less room to recover. You have one less platform that you can really mix up to safely. And way off stage is Fireicey. Is this going to be the stock? Yes, it is. You cannot recover from out there, especially not with the shine pressure from Fireicey. As the clone mix-up going to be trying to set up a bit of a reversal. Not able to get anything going, though. There's the parry. Full charge down strong. Should do it. There it is. Go overextends a little bit off stage. Try to reset the situation. Drop from Spyker. Love the reads on these tech options. Fireicey able to slip in there with an up air. Get a bit of stage control for himself. Gets the fire down on stage. Not really what you want to be recovering into if you're Spyker, but able to keep it going. Just crossing the 100 border on the side of Fireicey. And Spyker really just looking for the stock now, looking to lead Fireicey in and get a hit that'll send him off stage. For the back air, the sour bear into the down air. Bear would have done it there as well. But Spyker, knowing the full confidence to have the spacing to go for that confirm. I would not be. I would hit the sour spot of down air and then cry. But there's the down strong from Fireicey, going to be able to seal the stock, bring it right back to an even game. Here we go, parry. Let's get it going. Spyker going to try to read attack out, not going to find it. He's going to tech back into the stage. Trading blows from that here. Really good call outs on the movement and the tech options from Spyker here. Here we go, reversal with the down strong into the corner. What can we get? Back air, shine, up air. Using the double jump, getting pushed back off stage. Not what you want to be seeing. The forward air. Great parry. But that might be it. The forward air punish from Fireicey. off the parry is going to seal game 2. Here we go, running it back is Spyker. Ooh, covering the high recovery with the back air. Just doing a really good job of covering these options. Fireicey not able to find his way back. Spyker playing with a vengeance right now. Shine Spike. Really awkward situation. Love the reset. Using the clone to get back on stage. Any move that gives you any kind of vertical momentum like that will be able to clip you back on the stage. Spyker using that for really good effect. Not going to be able to read the tech with the up strong, but finding a down strong off the slight overextension. As now we're seeing still a bit of an even game. A little bit of extra credit on the board for Spyker, looking to widen that gap a little bit more. Here comes the advantage state, but now gonna whiff a little bit, and now Fireicey in the driver's seat. And we know well already that good things do not happen for Spyker when Fireicey is in the driver's seat. Not able to get out of this. Tech roll in. Gonna be seeing Spyker live to fight another day. And there's the Nair drag down into the up strong as Fireicey looking to steal this one out with the 3-0. But still a very close game. There's the down strong. Spyker not done yet. Still in it. Doing such good trust. Trying to read these drifts back into the stage. Being aware that his win condition is getting Fireicey off stage. It only makes sense that he would think that Fireicey would want to drift in towards. But so much offensive pressure on the side of Fireicey right now, and Spyker just having a really tough time trying to get back. 83 already on the board, the sour forwarder, that might do it. Spyker is still fighting back. You're running real low on resources at this point. Brilliant spacing around the shine and tricking Fireicey into thinking that he is the clone. Gonna give him another advantage state to work with, but right back off stage. What is it all for? As Fireicey just being oppressive right now. Spyker fighting so hard. I'd love to see this go to a game 4. There's the back air. Is that gonna do it? No, great DI from Fireicey, and the combust gonna get teched. Back air not gonna be able to find any kind of conversion off of that. Great patience from Fireicey. There's the clone pop. Oh, next hit will do it from either of these. And there's the forward air. Fireicey clutching it out. So hard fought from Spyker. Not going to be able to find anything.